Remember to subscribe to our YouTube channel at NDN TV Nigeria. Click on the subscribe button and be the first to get notifications.
Delta State Governor Right Honorable Sheriff Oborevwori has emphasized the critical role of Nigerian universities in driving research and innovation to tackle the country's prevailing challenges, while stating his administration's resolve to invest in education. Governor Oborevwori gave the charge during the courtesy visit from the management of the Federal University of Petroleum Resources, EFRU, led by his Vice-Chancellor, Professor Oborevwori at Government House, Asaba.
The Federal University of Petroleum Resources was established in 2007 as a specialized institution to train high-level manpower and expertise for the country's oil and gas sector. Governor Oborevwori, while applauding the management of the institution for its innovative efforts and contributions in manpower development in the country, stressed the importance of universities engaging in relevant research to address the unique challenges facing both the nation and their host states.
We find out today that most of the universities today, they don't do research. Like what you just said now, that a village that was polluted, people took it over, unproductive, now it's not productive. Without research, you cannot do that.
Recognizing Delta State's emergence as an educational hub with several functional tertiary institutions of learning and 4 state-owned universities, Governor Oborevwori pledged continued support for the growth and development of education in the state. Speaking earlier, Professor Oborevwori, who expressed gratitude to Governor Oborevwori for his leadership and sued for his support, highlighted the university's achievement, including its contribution to environmental reclamation and sustainability.
The hectares of land of Oborevwori community was devastated by crude oil pollution. So we have to go into the community and we establish an MOU with the community people that this land, we want to restore it to its original status. Today, the university, through that consent of excellence, have started remediating the entire environment to hand over to the community for use by the community.
Governor Oborevwori assured prompt attention to the road leading to the university's main gate, demonstrating his administration's commitment to enhancing education as a cornerstone of his more agenda. The Vice-Chancellor also reaffirmed the university's dedication to excellence in research, innovation and skills development for the youth of the Niger Delta region. In another development, nurses across Delta State under the National Association of Nigerian Nurses and Midwives have expressed their gratitude to Governor Sheriff Oborevwori for his decisive actions in resolving the long-standing challenges within their profession. The nurses, representing various healthcare facilities and institutions across the state, marched to the Government House last week full of appreciation to the governor for liberating them from the leadership of Mrs. Gloria Igumbo, who was the director of nursing in the state under the Senator Ifeanyi Okowa administration.
A lot of meetings have been going on, a lot of negotiations, a lot of protests, a lot of strike has been going on, all to no avail until this governor came in and did the needful for us.
We want to say a very big thank you to the governor for changing the hands of time to suit the purpose of God and for ensuring that integrity is restored to the nursing profession.
Responding, Governor Oborevwori, who was represented by the Secretary to the State Government, Dr. Kingsley Emu, assured the nurses of his commitment to ensure justice in all sectors of the state, while urging them to use the opportunity to commit themselves fully to their job.
I would like to commend you for the effort and pray that you must go back and do the job for which you sang out in the first stanza, I want to believe, of the nurses anthem.
The controversial tenure of Mrs. Igumbo, who has been accused of admission racketeering, extortion and flagrant abuse of office, came to an end on March 8 following her redeployment to the State Agency for Control of AIDS after the state government's intervention. Meanwhile, the state governor, Sheriff Oborevwori, has condemned the strange killing of officers and men of the Nigerian army in Okwama community, Ughelli South local government area of the state last weekend. In a statement by his chief press secretary, Festus Ehon, condoling with the military and the families of the deceased, the governor described the incident as inhumane and unacceptable to the people and government of Delta State. Governor Oborevwori further vowed to ensure justice by identifying and punishing those involved in the unprovoked killing of officers and men of the Nigerian army.
Inside the Niger Delta,